Yo, yo, how's it going? Stream time! Time to stream. Dude, the channel's poppin'. It's only 36 more days to wait. Let's go. Let's go. I think it's only like 15 days until a Yaka banner ends. Yeah, 15 days till a Yaka banner's end. Yo, how's it going, Lightning? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, we streaming today again. Yo, the streams have been popping and recently, kinda. Getting a pretty good amount of views every day, you know? Interesting. Very interesting. My game might be a little laggy because my computer needs to update. But I'll do that later. What? Oh gosh. It's laggy. Oh gosh, it's being real laggy. Where's my mouse? Disappeared. There's my mouse. It doesn't show up anymore, lol. What the? That is really weird. Oh my gosh.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I think it's because it's just not like zooming right here yet. How's it going, Brave? It's 3 a.m. Have a good stream. Yo. Well, wow. People all over the world showing up for the streams, you know? Do be like that. Let's see. Does my mouse show up? Yes, it does. Okay, good. Does show up. Let's go. I think I'm gonna refresh my YouTube feed. Cause it's a little bit laggy. It's a little bit laggy on my end. But that should be fine. A blade is like a tea leaf. You have to sample it many times. Aight. What are we doing today? Oh, I forgot to put stream music on also. Stream music. In this vibe. In a straight up vibe. We're in a straight up vibe, okay. Yo, how's it going, YOLO? Give me a few minutes. Yeah. It's like kind of good to start streams a little bit early, you know? Cause then you end up like then a lot of more people end up getting in here, you know, and then the real stream starts off, you know, later. Basically, that's what happens. Let's see, we got a dumb quest to do. But yeah, I think I might do a world quest today. Potentially. Stormy clouds. Let me know if like music's too loud for your likings or anything like that. I think that, let's see, there's the quest. Dude, I'm starting to save up Primogems now. We definitely got to save up for at least one pity was worth. At least pity on character banning. That's what we gotta do. I'm at like 31 rolls though, so it's not that much we actually have to save up. Like 45 rolls-ish. By the time that 2.1 gets here-ish. And then whatever free stuff we get from that as well. I have 25 pools for Baal right now. 73 pity though. Nice. I'm still on a 50-50. But like, yeah. We're gonna be chilling. What is the event thing for today? Weaving lightning. Some sort of event looking thing. Too bad Anniversary Primus come after Baal probably. I don't think they would necessarily. Or maybe, like, they might have the anniversary like actual stuff after that. And if they do, that's gonna be awful. I'd be really mad. But I feel like they're gonna put it all in the same update. Because I think they definitely are pushing people to summon on Baal's banner. Because like they're not really gonna advertise like Kokomi too much, you know? I don't feel like that. And like new players of the game probably would be pissed if they missed out on Baal's banner just because of the anniversary, you know? Which is when they're trying to get most people to like either start playing the game again or something like that. So I don't know. I think they'll probably have it at the beginning of the update versus like mid-update. It just doesn't seems a bit weird why they would do something like that. What do I do with this? So I'm just gonna activate mechanism to initiate the Weaving Lightning challenge. Characters will gain various buffs depending on how many they're linked to. Charges energy. Ooh.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
3? Oh, okay.
Going in. Sakura swirl. My apologies. Yeah. Access denied. Whirling spell.
Wow, that was kind of easy. Lightning Weave challenge. Oh, it looks like it's done one of these 30 gem ones instead of 60s. That sucks, but I guess it's fine. Defeat a total of 15 opponents while linked with 2 Nimbus gems. So it looks like 2 damaging shockwaves 20 times while linked with 3 Nimbus gems. Ooh. 2 days till the next thing. All I can say is I really, really hope that they reset the first time purchase bonus things. Because if they do, I'm gonna be chilling. But if they don't, like, it's not worst case. I'll just have to get extra lucky, you know. That's gonna be a little bit weird. But it's not worst case. Let's see. Daily commissions, or do we do artifacts first? Do you want to do artifacts? Daily commissions. What do you think about Baal damage? I think she's gonna do quite a bit of damage. She's gonna be like probably similar to Ayaka with how much damage she actually does. Cause with the build that I'm building for her, I'm using like grass cutters and quite a bit of energy recharge. I'm going to be able to get like a good amount of like electro damage percent, and then the resolve stacks are gonna add up in terms of how much damage you're gonna do. But like, it's gonna be interesting. I definitely think Ayaka is the strongest DPS character though from Inazuma, and I think she probably will be the strongest DPS from Inazuma, I'd say. It's just that Raiden is gonna be like the best overall Inazuma character. I'm pretty sure is how it's gonna end up. Nothing. You didn't spawn anything? Oh, there you do. Okay, it's just a little bit behind because my computer is acting a little bit strange today. And it just went right through it? That's not right. Hello, enemy. Like Ayaka in terms of her auto attacks and how you can like use them all the time, literally. I think she's gonna be better in like terms of overall DPS than Raiden, but it's gonna be interesting to see how they compare to each other. Is it a tier damage? What do you think? Oh, is it a tier? Is it S tier damage? For electric characters, I think she's probably gonna be like the best electric character, you know. In terms of like DPS, it's gonna be quite crazy. Oh, Kazu's getting frozen, Lamau. Whoa. Withdraw to a safe area after taking the supplies. Why would we need to go to a safe area? We can just kill everyone. Just kidding. Would DPS Baal be good with Sarah? Yes, because Sarah gives like is an electric character, and her burst is like a pretty good cost, so you can give like stacks for balls, you know, like resolve stacks. Basically, it'll be really nice for that. And then like if you do end up getting like C6 Sarah, you'll be able to increase like electro characters like crit damage by 60%. I'm pretty sure is what that constellation is. It's actually like pretty cool. It's a very good support C6 for electro characters. But yeah, like even C0, like she does give a damage boost, and she's electro, so I feel like that's pretty valuable. I have like a stats video on her, and if you want to see more about that, we'll do it more later in the week also. We should have quite a bunch of these sigil things. Yo, how's it going, Rice and Ketchup on the Twitch chat? Welcome, welcome. I wasn't looking over there for a while. Is Black Cliff Polearm good for her main DPS build? Yes, it's very good. You're gonna get lots of damage percent from that. Damage, overall damage from a Black Cliff Polearm. Just make sure you get enough like crit rate, I guess. And like the thing is with Baal, like I am going to make a build guide just in general. Like tomorrow I'm gonna release a DPS build guide. It's gonna cover like how to do DPS with her grass cutter's weapon, and also without the grass cutter's weapon. Because, like, if you don't have grass cutters, you have to build her a little bit differently. It's, where you're still focusing on more so crit rate, crit damage, and attack percent as your stats to give you, like, damage versus energy recharge. Like, energy recharge is still very good on her. It's just that if you don't have the grass cutters weapon, you don't want to prioritize it too much over the normal crit stats. But it really kind of depends what you're gonna end up building. What weapon you're gonna end up using. Oh gosh. But yeah, I was having a debate with people in the in my comments section about deathmatch versus Blackcliff, and like overall, I think Blackcliff's a better option, regardless, just because it gives you its passive's way better than deathmatch's passive, even if it's not considered 100% uptime and so hard to get, you know. Like literally Blackcliff in my experience is just way better than deathmatch. Like I'll even prove it today if you guys want. I'll use my Xiao some with deathmatch or whatnot. Let's see, we're gonna need some of these. At the bathroom right now? Lamau. Oh my gosh. Imakun, welcome to the chat. Is he really gonna get a new polearm? Festering Desire? Yeah, basically. That one's gonna prioritize like ult damage and ult crit rate, which I think is gonna be pretty good. It's only gonna affect her like initial slash, because her auto attacks afterward are only auto attacks. With how it works, as far as I know, at least. If her ult damage does get boosted for that, like it could be extremely good. But let's see. Xiao versus Xiao with deathmatch versus Blackcliff polearm. Like, let's see. This is my build with just oh wait. Yeah, Blackcliff polearm, here we go. I've got like 65 crit rate with deathmatch. Like this goes all the way up to like 90 something, I'm pretty sure. 100, 200. What the? Whoa, look at that. Consistent damage. That's consistent damage right there. I literally don't have any other better artifacts to put on him that would increase like my crit damage, you know. So like literally for me, crit rate, crit damage, like literally for me, Blackcliff polearm becomes a awful option to use. Just because it has low base stats. Its passive doesn't really help me too much, really. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously this one gives me more damage potential, but this one is good to supplement crit rate if your build isn't very good. The perfect ratio. Favonius Lance looking kind of pog there. Yeah, worst case we're gonna use Blackcliff's spear on Raiden, I would say. Maybe if I'm convinced we'll use deathmatch, but I don't think I will be convinced. I think I am dead set that Blackcliff's better. Weapon is mostly for the crit? Yeah, it's mostly for the crit percent. I'm saving for Blackcliff on Baal? Yes. It's pretty good. Pretty good choice. Gosh, my game is so laggy today. I can't believe it. But, okay. We're gonna go to artifacts now. We're gonna take care of this artifacts for the day. Let's see what we get. We're gonna get anything crazy or not? And I have enough Primogems for Baal. And she's guaranteed? Nice. Hi, could I run Primordial Jade and maybe 4-piece new Glad set? That could actually be pretty good, yeah. If you are using her as a main DPS, that'll be good. Primordial Jade Spirit is like basically your third best option in terms of damage potential. And it's honestly what I would prefer to get if I lose a 50-50. Although Skyward Spine is pretty good if you are building her with the 4-piece of the new set. Because that's the only way that the energy recharge actually becomes viable enough. And then it does give you a good amount of like auto attack damage. Oh, what is going on? Just consumed in my burst. Didn't even go anywhere.
Her Excellency, what is she trying to communicate?
Nice frames. Do you think the 4-star spear works for her as a DPS? Yes. It's gonna be very good for like burst damage, or elemental bursts damage. So yeah, I would definitely recommend using the new weapon if you're free to play. It's better, like pretty much overall, for her general playstyle. How you're gonna be using her as a free to play. Although if you do have one of the 5-star weapons, like I'd say use the 5-star over that. That's what I do with all my weapons. If I have a 5-star, I use that over whatever weapons, pretty much. I'm waiting for Homa to come. I don't think they're gonna do a rerun of Homa, at least until Hu Tao's banner comes out again. I wouldn't think they would. And it might be like it might not be like a featured banner weapon. It might be like one of the secondary ones, which I feel like they'll start doing more of in the future. Like, yeah, let's put away 1.3k for Baal going for C6 and R1 weapon. I can't wait. Sheesh. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Yeah, I won't be spending that much on Baal's banner. My plan right now is to if they do the resets on the first time purchase bonus, I'm gonna get the 100 and I'm gonna get the 50. And then we're gonna use that on the weapon banner, get whatever we get, and then use our pity that we saved up on Baal's banner. If we don't get her on the first one, I'll wail for the next one. But I feel like yeah, like weapon banner, it's a lot more open-ended, and if I like spend too much on weapon banner over Baal, I'll end up like with her weapon but no Baal. That's what'll happen. Using Baal as main DPS? Yes. Whoever said the 1.3k is on crack. Wow. You guys can't see that comment, but it's very, very funny. I have 13k primos and need only 3k to get pity. Nice. 3k primo gems. Yo, Arctic, you rolling for my balls? Whoa. That's how it works. Will Zhongli be good with her? Yes, because you're going to get like a electro damage reduction with his shield up. It'll be nice. And then also he's going to be a great like burst support for her as well. You basically end up getting like basically a time stop for enemies when you use like Zhongli's burst. It'll be pretty good. And the rotations will be pretty solid, I feel, as well. Because Zhongli's shield takes a little bit to put up. Zhongli can like do his burst, you know. I feel like the Archon team is going to be the best, just overall. The Archon team is going to be insane. If you guys have all 3 Archons, or will have all 3 Archons. I think that's going to be really good. But me personally, I'm going to focus on getting the most energy recharge and electro damage. So I'll be using Raiden. I'll be using Electro Traveler with my energy recharge build. And then I might use Ganyu. I might use like I forget who my 3rd slot was, but then I'm using Bennett as my last one. Oh wait, yeah, Kazuha. I'm using Kazuha, Electro Traveler, and Bennett as my Baal supports. Kazuha gonna make Baal hit even harder? Yeah. I did calculations, and with my build that I'm feasibly able to get, relatively easy. Like I'll be able to get like 200% electro damage with like Kazuha and yeah, it's just gonna be crazy. Guys, if I win the 50, does it mean next one is also 50-50 or guaranteed? The next one is 50-50 if you win the 50-50. If you miss a banner character the first time, then the next banner character you pull is guaranteed. That's how it works. Yo, so I've gotten Ayaka to 40 out of 50. I hate her. Plays way too much like Kaching, so probably gonna make her a burst support. And that's it, unless something happens. Yeah, like, burst support is still fine. Like, the thing that makes Ayaka better than Kaching is that Ayaka can use the Blizzard set to take care of all of her crit rate, and she can just stack the heck out of crit damage. Which is, like, really good. Let's see, what are we gonna get? Elemental damage has a soft cap at 140%. It has a soft cap at 140%? That's not... I've not heard anything about that, really. Dang. It's what we want, but it's garbage. YOLO, are you sure? Are you sure there's a soft cap at 140? Because my Ayaka right now has, like, with my DPS combo, gets, like, 174%, elemental damage bonus. How much ER percent do you think a Baal kind of needs? Okay, so the things to target, I would say, is gonna be 200% if you're using or well, never mind, not 200%. I'd say 150% if you don't have any like energy recharge weapons on her, energy recharge timepiece. The energy recharge timepiece is only good if you have grass cutters. And if you have a grass cutters build, you can go all the way up to like 250% energy recharge or even higher potentially. I just realized we stream at the same time, right? Not quite. I start streaming at like 9. I've been starting streaming at 9 till like 11 my time. Ish, around there. But I don't know if I'll keep up the streams up through cause I'm heading off to college here in a bit as well. So it's gonna be a little bit harder to keep streams up and consistent, you know. But I'll do the best I can. I'll at least stream when I'm wishing, that kind of stuff. Sheesh. Jakun Ayo? Yes, nobody watches Arctic. Oh no. Sometimes I wonder if YouTube is all just a big numbers game, you know? If it's all just fake people. It's kind of creepy to think about. You guys could all not exist. I might not even exist. I might not even be a real YouTuber. I might be a I don't know. Who knows? No one knows anything, do they? It's quite weird. Who do you think is better with Baal on Electrocharge team? Ooh, Electrocharge team? That's actually Pog. I was thinking about doing Electrocharge team on her. I might actually do a video on that, to be honest. Electrocharge video, team comp guide. But, oh, that's not good. Attack Goblet, though? Oh my gosh. But wait, so there's not a cap on, electro damage. I'm gonna look this up. I am definitely sure that there wouldn't be a cap at 140 because it literally doesn't max out on your stats. Does Zelma have a cap? Mahoyo official community? Okay, that's a good sign. It's not some bogus information then. So this is Hydro damage bonus. This is my Hydro damage bonus. Child's passive stat gives... What? Oh, Child's passive stat gives 68.2 Hydro damage bonus. So you can see my Hydro damage bonus... What? That's not how it works. Okay, that's some bogus information we just found. Is there a cap on percent damage types? And I am definitely sure that the answer is no. I am definitely sure that it is no. The only cap is what is actually physically even possible or practical. Physical damage bonus, 58%. Level 60, I have 43 phys damage bonus artifact. One check mana attributes. Scroll down bottom. It's literally the same thing. What the? Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna find anything good. Let's see, tools. I am a gamer, so I know that I can do past month-ish. Damage bonus. This might be more accurate. That this is bad. And I appreciate what you guys are trying to say. But I have not heard anything about like elemental damage diminishing returns. How diminishing returns work in Genshin. Dan discussion. Argument against. I think I've seen this post also. The actual damage formula. People always say things about diminishing returns in Genshin and when to invest in other stats. So let's break down the formula. Yeah, so literally with how this formula works, what diminishing returns to, if you do the math on any character build, you find that increasing the bucket between crit rate, damage bonus, and attack percent is the lowest of all these, will always net you the biggest gain in DPS. Oh. That's why equilateral builds with a lot of attack, EM damage bonus, and crit will always perform the best. Yes. That does make a lot of sense right there. Because basically their point is... Okay, I'll do a little example of here. And this is also why I think that deathmatch can be bad on certain characters. Like Xiao, for example. So let's take a look at my Xiao. He's got a 63, 255 stat distribution on here. And basically 2000 attack. If I only had 1500 attack, I would lose out on a lot of DPS because of how this damage scaling works. And also that's the reason why if you basically reduce like your damage percent right here to something lower, you'll end up losing out on basically your overall damage, you know, in terms of that kind of stuff. Okay. So honestly, keeping that in mind, I might actually vamp up my build on here a bit and focus more on crit rate, crit damage a bit. And I still want grass cutters, don't get me wrong, because I feel like that's going to be the best. And I do want definitely the 220, 30-ish % energy recharge. I probably still will go like an energy recharge timepiece if I get grass cutters. I feel like that's still the best for that. But my goal on crit damage is 150, and already, like, dude, already with my fake build right here, already with my fake Rosaria build, not even using a crit damage weapon, my build's already pretty alright right here. Because if I add like a crit damage hat on top of that, that's another 62%. That'll push me over to like 160% crit damage. And I just need some crit rate substats a bit. And I'd be good on that. If I get Jade Spear though, my build is also going to be pretty decent regardless. So yeah, I feel like 200% energy recharge is a good place to go just in general for Raiden, I'd say. But yeah, definitely don't forget about your crit damage stats. Don't forget about your crit damage stats and attack. Like I'm gonna get more base attack once I get whatever weapon used on this. And like Rosaria has a lower base attack anyway, so like I'm gonna gain a lot more base attack. But already right now, I would be fine with this build. As soon as I get like a crit damage and crit rate substats, I'd be fine with this build overall. Actually, it still doesn't even have a it still doesn't have a timepiece or a hat. So like attack percentage, I could potentially go, or energy recharge. It's just gonna depend on what I'm going for. Oof, are you running 2-piece Glad in it and Thunder Fury? My goal is to run the 2-piece of the. I'm looking right now for a good energy recharge goblet or attack percent, not attack percent goblet. Oh gosh, not that. But I'm looking for a timepiece and a hat right now. That's gonna have good substats for Baal, cause then I already have a feather that I can use in replace of my current Glad set one. That I might end up using that one. So like really, it's gonna depend on what weapon I end up choosing, what weapon I end up using, for what I'm end up building. But But I can tell you right now, my Raiden's gonna be pretty poggy, even if I just use Blackcliff Spear on her. Oh, what the? Oh my gosh, this thing is just demolishing me. But yeah, I'm definitely, even if I just get a Blackcliff Spear on here and I'm just using that, I think I'm still gonna have like a really strong Raiden. I would just really like a Jade Spear, I feel like, on here. Jade Spear or his signature weapon. Easy clap, easy clap. I think that the Soother would work better than the 4-piece. Severed Fate doesn't work for her ults. 4-piece Severed Fate, isn't that the I don't know what Severed Fate set is. Is that the emblem set which is in this domain? Maybe, I don't know. What's the most ER you would recommend on her? I'd say the most ER it would be like 250. And you can like shoot for like 200% energy recharge and like use Electro Traveler as a support. Geo damage, garbage. Defense, garbage. It's what we want, but it's garbage. But yeah, I'd say 200% ER is gonna be good in general on here because you'll get like 40% extra electro damage. Also with her Ascension stat being electro damage as well, and if you use like a Electro Goblet, like you're gonna get a pretty good amount of electro damage bonus right there. Like I think honestly that'll be the best way to go, like energy recharge and that kind of stuff. Doesn't Baal convert her ER to damage? Yes. It's based on a 0.4 multiplier based on every point of a elemental mass energy recharge. So every point you're getting like a 0.4, which basically turns out to, for every 100 elemental mastery you have, you end up with 40% of that as electro damage. But it's only past 100%, her 100% base electro energy recharge, I mean. DPS combo! Go DPS combo! But doing this, I don't even... But doing this... Let's see, electro damage bonus. Cryo damage bonus. Let's see. Physical res -40. That's crazy. But yeah, like I'm not even swirling cryo technically. I think that might have boosted it up. Yeah, there we go. See, like 139%, but I have gotten above that before. Crap, I got switched back to her. 127. Does it really cap at 140 though? That's what I kind of want to know. Is saving condense for talents mat now? Yeah. I might farm a bit of the talents mats, but artifacts are going to be what's a little bit more important. At least for right now. But like my Ayaka build is very good. I will say that. Like the cards just aligned. And I had a very good Gani set before. Yo, how's it going, Dawn, quiz something on the Twitch chat? You keep it uppy. Thanks for all the good videos on YouTube. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. 70 viewers in here. Let's go. This is gonna be my craziest stream yet. There's so many people today. Dude, like, I've just been pushing those, I've just been pushing the, my view record all day. It's been crazy. And guess what? All of my YouTube ad revenue is going towards, Raiden, pretty much. Maybe if I end up with, like, a Jade Spear, I might, like, say I'm not doing any more on her, weapon banner, but I'm gonna have a great time. YouTube is a blast, I'm telling you guys. It's been starting to pay off recently, and not just monetarily. I appreciate very much all of you guys, especially showing up for my live stream. Actually, kind of nice. You could do Primo estimate from now till Raiden. Primo estimate? Oh, you guys want something like that? Maybe. I'll just do... I don't know if I can do that specifically. Like, I might... But that's what all the lame YouTubers do. I'm here to focus on the actual good content of this game, which is going to be building characters, weapon information, that kind of stuff. But I've got 1 and now 2 of these saved up. Let's go. We're at like 31 rolls. And yeah, we're gonna be pogging. Check out my Ayaka, she's probably missing energy recharge. I might consider doing that, but since if you guys want to head over to my Twitch, and follow me over there, as soon as I get up to like whatever it is, like 80 followers, I think. As soon as I get to like 80 followers and get like whatever like that associate thing is or whatever it is, like I'll be able to, I think I'll be able to like do like Twitch stuff on there, like stream incentives, that kind of stuff. So it'll be nice. So I'll have some of those over there. I'll definitely have some of those over there. Let's see, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? I wonder. I know the stream is for Baal, but I do have any ideas for when Signora might be released. All I can say is our initial kind of thoughts back before 2.0 was even announced was that she was gonna be like an adversary during Inazuma, and it could be the case actually. I haven't done all the world quests yet, so I don't know what's up with like the Fatui. I'm pretty sure there's like a Fatui world quest as well. Darn, that goblet would be kind of nice, but I don't want it. And honestly, the Shimenawa set isn't that bad on Raiden DPS either, because this is going to be really good, because her burst is basically going to regenerate that 15 energy for you anyway, whenever you use it. 75 views? Lol. Yeah, concurrent views are crazy, oh my gosh. Baal is dropping 2.1? Yes. Mahoyu confirmed it on their Twitter. They didn't say directly that she's going to be 2.1, but with how they're doing the upcoming characters, yeah, 2.1. I'm using a lot Blackcliff on Baal. Should I go ER or Attack Sand? Actually, I'm gonna like put Blackcliff on my Rosario, which is the cosplay Baal, or maybe I should use Zhao as cosplay Baal. I don't know. But Zhao does come with like his crit rate ascension, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to make a cosplay version. I think keeping an attack percent goblet might be better than electro damage bonus for Baal specifically. I mean, I don't know about that, because electro damage bonus is gonna give you more than more damage overall. Cause like for example, like the difference between me using an attack percent timepiece right here and this energy recharge one, even on Ganyu, it's like maybe 200 attack. It's like not necessarily worth it to sacrifice literally 40-something% damage bonus for basically just a little bit more attack, even on the high base attack characters. Congrats on over 70 viewers, big jump since the PSDT a few days ago. Yo. What I heard is that electro bonus is diminishing returns because she gets a lot of electro bonus damage from her passive and ascension. That's what you guys are saying. But with this build, I'll probably get 150 energy electro damage just base. So I feel like that's gonna be pretty good to shoot for, just constantly having that. And I might actually not have to use Kazuha then. I might not have to use Kazuha as a support then. But I do like Kazuha support in general anyway. But yeah, that build calculation isn't that accurate, and I don't even have all those artifacts yet. But let's go back to cosplay Rosaria. Cosplay Rosaria. Look at these stats. Oh my golly. Let's just say that we're gonna go with an attack receipt timepiece. What's our? Or I'll put this one on maybe. Put this one on for the moment. We do already have two-piece glad. So I mean, I guess set doesn't matter because we're shooting for something like this. I would like a piece like that potentially. That would be a nice piece to have. Then crit hat. That one would be nice to have something like that with stat distribution like that. I would like to see something like that. But also like crit damage hats with a attack percent substat are actually very, very good. It's extremely good. This is like literally probably one of the better pieces specifically for like a Yaka. It's nice. Well, let's see. This is kind of what I would be shooting for. And also keep in mind that like base attack is going to be a lot higher. And damage is going to be a lot different. 21%, that's a little bit yikes. What I might end up doing is going like Black Cliff Spear. Like I could go Black Cliff Spear. And then crit rate hat. And let's just say it's this one. Let's just say for a moment it's this one. Like honestly that I wouldn't be too sad with. Energy recharge 174%. And we can use like Electro Traveler to boost that up. With 175% ER, you probably get higher damage with Electro bonus as opposed to attack. But the thing is that it doesn't give her Electro damage bonus based on her base 100% energy recharge. It's based on anything past this, so 74%. That's going to give me like maybe 30% Electro damage bonus, which will take me up to past 100. Well, not quite past 100. It'll take me up to about 100 with Baal just on base. So like I might run Kazuha support. I might not use grass cutters then on Baal if I don't end up getting it and get like a Jade Spear or Skyward Pride, something like that. But honestly, this build right here ain't bad. And I definitely can get a better hat than this piece of garbage right here. Oh my gosh. Preferably I want crit damage hat though. So I'd say that potentially. But then like Blackcliff or Deathmatch. Thing about Deathmatch is you can get like a good stat distribution, which might be more to my advantage. But like it just tanks my like base attack. And it's like it's really stupid. Oh, it tanked it a bit. But I don't know, like I really do like more so. Well, actually this one would be pretty decent. Maybe we actually go like 4-piece glad. Maybe we actually go 4-piece glad for our day 1 build. Keep farming these other things. But that wouldn't be bad. That is not bad at all. Then crit damage, polearm. Yeah, that's not bad at all. But it's really gonna depend on what we end up with. Definitely want grass cutters though. But we might end up wishing for a Baal first, I'd say. Depends. This thing could be nice if it rolls all at attack. I was gonna roll on this, I remembered. Could Primordial Jade potentially be better than her weapon for main DPS Baal if it's set up right? Primordial Jade is gonna be nice. Skyward Spine, yeah, if you have Skyward Spine, like Skyward Spine is gonna be nice as well. You can either go with like the 4-piece of the Burst emblem set, you know, because you're gonna get the most value out of that ER percent. But also Skyward Spine does give you crit rate. So you're only losing out on a little bit of crit rate versus if you were using Primordial Jade Wing Spear. And yeah, they both have the same base attack, so they're honestly going to be kind of comparable, if not Skyward Spine being better than Jade Spear in terms of DPS. with its like vacuum blades, you know, and attack speed buff. I'd be fine with getting either, to be honest. To be honest, I'm fine with either. Let's see what we're gonna get. Attack. That is kind of awful. Might as well take this to 8. And it's awful. Don't want it. Don't want it, don't need it. But glad set. We got another one to try? Okay, sure. Sure. Will this be good? Cracked or trash? It's trash. It's garbage. It's completely garbage. Wrong one to unequip. Oh, so I forgot I had that on him. On my Bennett. Boken to Boken. I have Primordial Jade max with a crit damage circlet. Is that good? Yeah, that's gonna be good. You're gonna have very good stat distribution. Jade Spear will get you like tons of attack also, and it has a damage bonus at the end. I have Baal confirmed, and I have 136 wishes just to save YK. Yeah. 4-piece Glad might not be actually that bad. But it's only normal attack damage, which is all I'm going to do with Baal anyway. I don't think I'm going to charge attack with her. Unless it's absolutely cracked. But overall, this set isn't as good as the Shimenawa set on her. You're losing out on 15% damage from whatever, I guess. But like I've got some good feathers here. I could even use this one, to be honest. If I get Skyward Pride, I mean Skyward Spine, I'll probably use that as my stat distribution. Because that'll add another 36% from Skyward Spine. It wouldn't be bad actually. But yeah. That's my current Xiao feather. This one's a nice feather right here also. Well, let's see. What's your opinion on Grass Cutter, the weapon made for Baal? It's gonna be really good. That's the best way if you are going to plan on stacking like energy recharge percent, I feel. And I just feel like that's gonna be the best weapon for her in like general gameplay wise, overall build wise. But yeah, all of the polearms are actually pretty good on her. All of the current 5-star ones, and even like quite a few of the 4-star ones. And not to mention the new free-to-play one that's gonna probably come out pretty soon. Damage, oh my golly. And see, like, my goal isn't to replace Ayaka with Raiden. My goal is to have just another epic character that I can literally put on any team and literally have a cracked character, you know.
Her Excellency, what is she trying to communicate?
Ow, that really hurts. That really hurts. Oh my gosh. Let's see, how much electro damage is Baal getting from her Ascension? 28%, because that's the standard for Ascension. Yo, Ooga, how's it going? In the chat. Maybe too long ago, but I don't know. But sheesh, 71 viewers? Looking like the Battle Pass. Looking kind of like the Battle Pass. Looks kind of like a Battle Pass to me. We also need to farm some stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna get these Sakura Blossoms as well. But yeah, my build is definitely gonna be based on what artifacts I end up rolling. And what weapon I end up getting or choosing to use. But Black Cloud Spear is my backup right now. So Baal's attack are, after popping burst, still count as normal attacks. Yes. Not burst attacks, right. They do get buffed by her resolve stacks. Like her resolve stacks based on how much energy is consumed before you cast her burst. So hopefully that when she casts her own burst, since bursts are activated beforehand, for example, like if you place a flower down here, it hits enemies, and you would pop your burst. As soon as you pop it, it consumes the energy, and so that should activate and add stacks to Baal's resolve, and so she gets like 20 stacks, I think, if you have like level 10 talents. So you get like 20 stacks from her own burst, which is like I think a third of what you need to get to her 60 stacks. Raven, Deaf, Baal with Grass Cutter. They count as burst attack, I believe. No, they don't, cause the description reads where it like buffs her it infuses her auto and charge attacks, and also you have to consider like with Tartaglia's damage scalings for his melee stance is in his E spell, but it's counted as normal attack damage because of how it works, because it converts his normal attacks to a melee stance is what it is. That's why like Rust still works on him, because it's all normal attack damage. There's a gate thing down here. Oh sheesh, I never saw this. I never saw this. Whoa. Whoa, cool Inazuma Secrets? Whoa. Oh. Okay. We were already down there before. Inazuma Secrets. Psych, it's a rat. Ha! Psych rats. It's pretty hard to deal DPS in Hort Stored Stance, since you only have 7 seconds DPS window. But like 7 seconds is a long time. Like Kazuha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you don't think that you can kill at least quite a few enemies or deal enough DPS in that amount of time, you guys are kind of a little bit kind of crazy. Unless you're going around doing this. Unless you're doing something like that, I think 7 seconds is quite a bit of time to actually deal damage. Oh gosh. I mean, it's only meant to charge energy, right? No, her auto attacks are meant for dealing damage. Her auto attacks are going to deal lots of damage because they're buffed by her resolve stacks as well. But yeah, like her initial burst damage is multiplier percent is pretty decent. She is an electric character, so she doesn't have like damage scaling abilities. But yeah, like her auto attacks aren't bad. 7 seconds is a long enough duration for it. You are gonna have still some downtime on Baal. However, like she really will end up working as like a burst damage dealer, a sub DPS, and a main DPS when you have her burst up and auto attacks from her burst. Like she's literally like every character in the every character archetype. Like you can run support, you can run DPS, you can run sub DPS with her elemental skill. Literally like very well rounded character. That's what all the Archons are actually. They're very well rounded like that. Like Venti also. Venti is actually a really good DPS. He's very good. But do you know if the sword damage is considered burst damage or if it's counted as normal attack? Yeah, normal attack damage. Normal charged and plunging attacks are infused with electro damage percent. What's gonna be your main team for Baal? I'll show you guys. My initial plan was to go for like the Mega Omega like energy recharge build, which was like with let's see. With this team I could get up to like 330% energy recharge with the build that I was shooting for, and 200% or more like electro damage. But if it gets halved after like 150-ish or 140, like I won't go that high. I might even like not use Electro Traveler as a support just because like I don't know. But I might prioritize like crit damage and use Electro Traveler support anyway just for energy consumed on her burst. Something like that. That could be pretty good. But yeah, it's really gonna depend on what artifacts I roll. Pretty much. Electrocharge comp with like Xingqiu would be kind of cool. It would be pretty decent overall. But like even using like Tartaglia and Baal would be pretty good because their stances are gonna be pretty synergized with each other. So I might end up doing that with like I might use like Electro Traveler as my sub DPS along with Baal sub DPS, burst support / alternate DPS, Tartaglia, and then like Jean as the last one to debuff to Electro damage or Hydro damage. It could be pretty good, honestly. I'll probably talk about that more in like a either the sub DPS guide I'm gonna make for her. That'll probably be on like Thursday. I'll have the sub DPS one out. But tomorrow I'm making I'm releasing my DPS guide for her, and it's gonna talk about how to use her with grass cutters, without grass cutters. Generally what to do for building her. What am I doing? Oh, yes, Electro.
Behold,
yes.
the Prinzessin der Welt.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Welt. What an enemy. I see enemy. I see enemy. I must destroy enemy. Teleporting away, I see. Easy clap, easy clap. Would Beta be good with Baal? Yeah, I would think so. I might consider doing that actually. Because also you have damage resistance to interruption inside of Raiden's burst. As far as I know, from the beta stats, that what I've seen. Yeah, like Beto honestly would be fine. Also, the main thing with Beto, as an alternate DPS, if you have her like C4, like she does a little instance of 20% electro damage. And that's kind of nice. Also, C6 is very good. Debuffs to electro percent. Chain lightning is gonna be very good. You're gonna get lots of like electro damage. I thought Kokomi would be the first banner. Maybe if she is, I wouldn't be that upset, honestly. I think it's better to jump on Baal banner instead of waiting for anniversary. Free to play player here with 16k primos. I mean, I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna have an anniversary earlier because like if they literally miss out on the hype of Baal's banner for Kokomi as the anniversary banner, like what in the world are they doing? Literally have the most hype character going for them. They could like promote the heck out of like basically they can make her like the next Venti. Like if you're here during like the anniversary, you'll be able to get her pretty easily. Like pretty much everybody will have a staple Venti just about. So I feel like everybody will have like a staple 5-star, you know. I'm going to run Beto, Xingqiu, Zhongli, Baal. Make Beto be a mix of main DPS and sub DPS. Yeah, that's really how to run Beto. Like you run her as a DPS, like swap in DPS with her elemental skill, either like blocking stuff or using her burst as a sub DPS. That's pretty much how you do. Like with my Beto build that I use, like you pretty much maintain like a good amount of fizz damage with what build that I went on here anyway, and she's like pretty good in terms of just a general gameplay character. That's why Beto is like epic. Beto is pog. Although I do have C6 Fischl, so I stray more towards C6 Fischl. More consistent sub DPS. Her burst does a lot of good damage, and yeah, it's nice. Are you gonna get Koju Sara, the 4-star Electro bow user, and pair with Baal? Potentially. However, like potentially, I might use her if I if she's on Raiden's banner, and I end up getting her all the way to C6, which could be a possibility if I do lose the 50-50 on my first pity. It could be a possibility. However, I think that most likely I won't be wishing specifically for her, just because like 4-star characters at this point in time, I don't really use them until they get to C6 generally. Like yeah, I used Facial because she's C6, and I already had her like built beforehand, kind of. I use, let's see, I use Rosaria, but she's not even C6 yet. Just because like Rosaria C6 doesn't really matter too much. Xingshu, he's almost C6. I want to get him a C6. But I've not gotten lucky with the things. Razor, I might use him once he gets to C6, because C6 is pretty fun. Pretty cool to use. Shangling. Let's see, yeah, Shangling. Diona, I would never use Diona. Not even gonna try. Not even gonna get started about Diona. Then these two. Yeah. Xinyan. But yeah, like I've got a pretty good cast of characters that are pretty good. Not necessarily ultra powerful. Although I say Ayaka is probably my best build character at the moment. Tartaglia, I still have to like finish his build, you know. Like, I mean, it's finished, but not finished. I've not pushed his boundaries far enough. But years from now, when we get to Snezhnaya, Tartaglia is going on my Saritsa team. I must add to my cryo collection. Must add to cryo. My Ayaka will be too OP, Lamau. Yeah, well, if you are using a Freedom Sworn Sword, yeah, that's pretty good, I'm telling ya. Low-key broken on Ayaka. Low-key broken. Let's see. Daily commission. Actually, where am I going now? Is there any commissions over here? There is a commission over here somehow. Even though I have it marked to where they're all supposed to be in Azuma. What characters are good for Baal? Basically anything that'll give her like energy recharge or like buff her own damage. So Bennett, Kazuha, Kojo Sara in the future potentially also. Like a catalyst user with like Thorny Tales of the Dragon Slayers would also be nice for her. But yeah. Will Jade Spear be good on Baal? Yes, it'll be very good. I've done a tier list, as you guys are already seen. Just in terms of generally what I think is going to be the best options for Baal. Just in general. But yeah. I hope I win without trying to get 3 pities. Yeah. I'm close enough that I can get a pity with gems probably up until Raiden's banner. And then yeah, and then we're gonna go for a weapon also, like we did with Ayaka. But yeah, I feel like the weapons will be a little bit harder to get. It's gonna be a little bit more challenging. But with the new pity system, like I think I could do it because I'm technically be wailing for that. Because we technically went for like 2 pities with Ayaka. 2.5 pities, I guess. But I did get Ayaka a bit early. Would you recommend getting a C1 for Baal? Not necessarily unless you are running her like a main DPS, I guess. It'll just give you a little bit more resolve stacks consistently. It'll make them a little bit easier to get. But it's not necessarily like game breaking. You can still get the maximum resolve sets because as far as we know, they don't have a time limit. So literally all you need if you have her burst level at like 10, which gives her a 20% of energy consumed as resolve stacks, direct conversion. All you need to do is cast like an 80 energy burst. That'll give you like 20% of that. 20% of 80, what is that? It's like... Oh my gosh, maths is hard when it's not in increments of 10. But whatever it is, like, you'll be able to cast, like, Ball's Burst should count for her resolve stacks. If you are running like other characters that have 80 energy cost, like a lot of the electric characters have 80 energy cost, like Beto has 80 energy, Electro Traveler has 80 energy, so resolve stacks aren't going to be too hard to get. And also she does have other ways to gain resolve stacks. So I'm going to be generally in a good state of getting that. And so C1 becomes a little bit less useful. C4 is really the main thing if you are trying to increase your damage. That's her only real damage boost, power spike kind of thing. It might get changed in the future though also. But who knows. Watch this. Kazuha doing that swirl damage because he's EM build. Which is the best way to build Kazuha. Just look at that. Kazuha, he can even fight Animo character. He can even fight Animo enemies. He's actually so cracked. Oh my gosh. I hope it's Wolf's Gravestone along with Grass Cutter. I honestly hope it's not for me personally, because I already pulled for Wolf's Gravestone on Weapon Banner, on Home as Banner. And like Wolf's Gravestone is like alright. I would have used it on like a Sayu support, but I'm actually gonna use Rain Slasher on Sayu support. However, I'm not wishing for Sayu immediately. I'll get her on when she becomes in like a just the normal character pool. I'm not worth risking like getting a Yoimiya, you know. But like Wolf's Gravestone, I use it on Dillik because it's really good on him. Would team with Ball, Xingqiu, Fischl, and Bennett be okay? Yeah, Xingqiu and Fischl, just in general, are like very good with each other. That would honestly be very good. I'm gonna mess around a bunch with my team builds, but mostly what I focus my team builds around is increasing their main showcased damage on a specific character, like when I'm using my Yaka, I always use like my Ganyu support. I always use like Ganyu, Kazuha, Bennett. This is literally my Yaka team, and it's really nice for open world. Not necessarily as good in Abyss, just because it does have its drawbacks, like most of its damage source is cryo %. I do have Bennett to deal with things, like in open world, that kind of stuff. Like, but yeah. Apparently leaks say Sara is with Ball Banner. Yeah, so no point in pulling for Kokomi. Yeah, I mean, Kokomi is still going to be a nice, like, sub-DPS healer. I might get her to replace my Chi-Chi, depending on if there's anyone good in 2.2. But I'm thinking that 2.2 is probably going to be, like, Goro, and, it's probably going to be Goro and maybe, like, some other character that we haven't been introduced yet, like maybe Ayato, which is Ayaka's brother. That could be cool. Let's see, what time is it? 10:52? Yikes. Jeez, this stream is like popping though. Balkachin Kazuha is that good? Yeah. Kaching honestly wouldn't be that bad for a ball team, because you can cast her burst a lot. You can basically use her as her alternate DPS. Ball can be a sub DPS for like Kaching also, because that could work as well. And you basically could go with like 2 Kaching rotations with a Ball rotation in there as well. Like you could go Kaching DPS, use her ult, switch to Ball, use Ball's burst, switch back to Kaching, do Kaching rotation, and then yeah, do a Ball burst again. That I feel would be a pretty good combo. And Kazuha will buff their electro damage. And electro damage is really pretty good against everything in the game also. Like it's good. It's got pretty good reactions now, honestly. 4 days, 5 hours? Okay. But darn, I just want to go to the chasm already. Sheesh. Let's finish up this daily mission though. The Taste of Home. I already have like 12 bean buns ready for this quest. To be honest, this is probably up to next year. Maybe November, December. Yeah, that's when Chasm will probably be out. November, December next year though? No, I don't think so. With Chasm, I'm guessing it'll probably be like after Christmas. That's what I'd say. I'm gonna barely be able to beat Abyss, barely enough time. Oh yeah. You're gonna get back like day before Abyss resets. Ooh, the Taste of Home. Ooh, my house does taste pretty good. I have licked the floors a few times. 36 days till Radiant's banner? Yes. 36 days left. Cause September 1st was gonna be like I think when it launches. Cause let's see. Let's see. Because we got the rest of August, which is going to be Yoimiya banner. Yoimiya banner starts about then. A little bit into August. And yeah, it's going to be right around there. And yeah, it's 36 days till 2.2. It's a 36-day countdown, you know. Like, I really hope she's first banner, but if they don't do anniversary stuff for first banner, like, it's going to be hard. I might just have to use what I have. I might just use Blackcliff Spear if we don't if we run out of fundage that I'm gonna spend on Baal's banner. But yeah, we're definitely getting Electric Archon though. Definitely the first Archon for my account, and it's gonna be the best one, other than the Shritza, of course. Other than the Cryo Archon. Is Liyue gang coming back? Liyue gang? I don't know. Let's see, what else can we do today? I might go to my teapot again. Start farming. Farming literally. This pretty chill. Oh, also my music stopped again. Well, now I forgot. It's gonna be my first Archon. Start playing in May. Going for a weapon. Yeah, nice. Just Ganyu. Ganyu is the only character for me. If I had a choice between Ganyu and if I had the choice between deleting my account and receiving a C6 Ganyu account or keeping this account, I would choose the C6 Ganyu account. Groove music, yeah. Cause all my stuff on Apple Music, like, it would take too long to convert it over there. I already have like this in my database, so works fine. Whoever created this channel is a genius. Waiting room. Yeah. You high on? High on what? Let's see, world quest. What's this world quest? I don't know. I don't know if I have some Sokka tree stuff at the moment. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We gotta do the rest of these flying challenges. But, how close are we to a Yak Ascension? We're getting close in terms of, stuff. I might end up saving these just for Baal's Ascension, though. Might just do that. 2 talents. Level 4 elemental skill, and it's already Cracked beyond belief. Do you know what essential materials for Baal's 5-star weapon? It's the same as Mist Splitters in terms of what mat it consumes. Like it consumes the Ruined Sentinel things. It's gonna consume the Ruined Sentinel things. So yeah, definitely farm these up. Definitely farm these up beforehand if you're going for it. Gonna need a lot of them because 5-star weapons take a ton of these. Is it possible to put Eula and Baal on the same team? Yeah, you could actually. Started during Eula's banning, and unfortunately, I don't have Bennett or Diana. Yikes. But yeah, like, that'd be a pretty decent team. Because, because superconductor reactions is what's gonna happen when you use, like, Electro and Cryo together in a reaction, and that reduces, like, physical defense, you know? Sheesh. Looking like a double wide surprise. Let's see. These didn't reset, I don't think. Yeah, they didn't reset. What are we doing? Oh wait, I've got an expedition bonus. I didn't collect that yet. Might go back to Mondstadt for now. I'm gonna do the Mondstadt reputation because I don't think I have Inazuma's unlocked yet. That's a bit yikes. Ayo, Ayaka destroy Lectors? Yeah, Ayaka does. Especially the Hydra one. Ayaka is better than Ganyu for defeating the Hydra Abyssmate Lectors. Oh, I mean the material that can be farmed on domains. She uses light books. Raiden uses books of light, and her boss mat ascension isn't in the game yet. It's not in the game yet. So you can't like pre-farm for her really much, except light books and EXP books. How much do I even have? Not very much. I'm gonna get battle pass though, that'll get it up quite a bit. But I'm not getting my Ayaka to 90 because this is gonna be a waste of books for the moment. Reputation. Reputation. I already have Kaching, so I don't need Electro DPS. I'll wait for some good reruns. Yeah, there should be some good reruns, potentially. Ayo, got some, Zegzy Jik commenting on my, TikToks. Watafa. Ah, interesting. I can't show that comment on YouTube. Otherwise, I would be demonetized. Probably not, though. But yeah, also on the topic of like battle pass and stuff, I am going to be refining my solar pearl. I am going to definitely be refining a solar pearl. Because I already have R5 Serpent Spine, I've got one deathmatch, and Solar Pearl. And I'm going to refine Solar Pearl because this what Catalyst is very good for specific builds, you know. But yeah, like this will go up quite a bit. R1 to R5, yeah, that'll be nice. But I want it for like Scaramouche. I'll probably use it on Scaramouche. I'm exploring on a second account and saving on the main to explore using Baal. Yeah. Bro, this sussy. Like my Amungus pillow. Ooh, Amungus. Amungus, so sussy. Amungus. Looking like a mongoose. Looking like a mongoose. You know what's kind of sus? You know what's kind of sus? This wish. Freeze framed. It is kind of sus. Maybe I'll get the glitch where it gives me a free wish. That's happened before. No, nothing. Well, there's our one wish. Okay, I promise I'm gonna save from now on. How much crit damage do you think I should be good for Baal? 160 to 180, I'd say. Make sure you have at least 50% crit rate, and it'll be chillin'. And don't slack on your attack percent either, because a lot of people prioritize crit rate, crit damage too much, but your attack percent is still mattering for your damage scaling. What's your Baal team looking like? I might do a team video actually in the future, but since it's a stream, I can show you guys this stuff. It's gonna be this to start off with Baal instead of Rosaria. I want Kazuha to boost her damage, even if it is above 140%. I think it'll be pretty consistent with this. My damage boost, you know. Then I've got Electro Traveler to boost and give me a resolve stacks. If you guys know what even that is, so it'll be pretty good. But yo, let's see, yo, I'm totally forgetting what I'm even doing. I'm totally forgetting what I'm doing. But yeah, I think we're gonna end stream here in a bit. Been going like 2 hours-ish, I think. But 1,557 views this stream. Oh my golly. Oh my gosh. I wonder how well Baal will synergize with other two Archons on the same team. Probably pretty good. Using a Zhongli ult before a Baal ult will probably be pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. The Zhongli's shield will boost like her damage as well. Then you've got like some other stuff as well. Ventio group enemies, like you're gonna be chilling if you have old Archons.
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
I just realized we can send Inazuma characters on expeditions as well. That's kind of crazy. You're me on my guaranteed pity or not? Is she as good as Hu Tao and other DPSs? Okay, I know one of my friends will get so mad at me for saying this, but I think Yoimiya is actually going to be better than Hu Tao. Her burst is better, at least in terms of sub DPS. Her burst is better. You can't go for reactions though with Yoimiya, so that sucks. So no big damage Hu Tao numbers, you know. But in terms of auto attack damage, I think Yoimiya is gonna be better in terms of auto attack damage consistency. But like or wait, I said Yoimiya, right? I didn't say Ayaka. Oh gosh, these names and so confusing. But yeah, I think we might do stuff later because I'm a little bit tired. And yeah. So let's see. I think I'm going to end stream here. Let's check up on the old YouTube channel. See what we got going for us. Per single target is pretty much limiting Yoimiya, I guess. I don't know. Okay, well, yeah, it was good, guys. See you guys later, actually. Tomorrow, I will be posting a DPS Baal build guide talking about how to use her with grass cutters and without grass cutters. as I think pretty much the primary focus on that, which artifact choices, I guess, because I pretty much recover everything in my videos, you know,
So this is a
more
day
specifically
in
for
the life of
people
a
that just find one of my videos versus having to
traveler.
watch
More
all of
about
them.
you all the time.
But yeah, and then I think I'll also try posting a allw weapons guide tomorrow. I gotta be very careful with the thumbnail. Yeah, I'll probably record an alloy video tomorrow.
A blade embraces its duty. As a
You guys
jeweler
just have to like
cherishes their gems.
find stats, but that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'll do one on alloy. It's possible to run. Is it possible to run 2 main DPS in a party? Yeah, like it totally is. And Raiden is a little bit of a swap-in kind of DPS, you know? Like, she doesn't have constant uptime with her DPS. Like, Ayaka is a good example of this. Ayaka, she can constantly do her DPS combo right here. She can constantly do that. Kazuha, on the other hand, he can't constantly do his DPS combo because it's just auto attacks. You know, it's not going to be any better than someone with, like, infusion auto attacks, something like that. Gani's DPS is this. Gani can be a DPS because, like, consistent DPS because, you can just do that over and over again. That's kind of how it works. But, like, Kazuha and Baal are kind of be relatively similar if you can think about that. Like, you have your main DPS that does auto attacks and, like, elemental skills, that kind of stuff. But then it's like, oh yeah, you switch over to Baal, do, like, a burst, something like that. But then you stay on her and act like she's a main DPS for like 7 seconds, so that's about it. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. See you guys next time. Goodbye.